Hello, I hope you're well. I'm just doing this short video to explain that I'm having a lot of difficulty doing any videos at the moment. Upstairs has got to the point where I just can't cope with it anymore. I've booked 2 days away next week just to get some peace. They're right outside. Well, 2 of them are doing the car at the moment. I have put up with them all morning, sitting outside, shouting going on, and all sorts. I've been trying to work on my research proposal. Every time I tried to do a video yesterday, and you will hear some, I did manage to get one video done, which I will put out later. The members one was so bad that I don't think I can release it. I'm going to have to do a different one. I honestly thought they were doing something upstairs and they kept dropping stuff. They just let everything drop, and it was like it was going to come through the ceiling, and my temper by the end of it was going. It really, noise really affects you on so many different levels. I did a research thing. I didn't do a research thing. I read a research thing. Sorry, on BBC website actually, how noise levels were increasing everywhere, to the point that people were dying of heart attacks from it, and they were actually having their mental health destroyed by it. And this town is getting. I'm sorry, I'm watching him because my team do not like the guy upstairs, and neither does my estranged mother, who comes in and out. My family made that very clear. Yeah, not yesterday, the day before. So I don't know what's happening, but clearly somebody in the spirit world is trying to block information that I'm getting for you and bringing out with this noise. And this is what I've been talking about with the light workers. So I just want to put you on notice on that. I am finalising, researching and doing my research proposal for my PhD, which really has to be in the next couple of weeks. So I'm doing that, but I will continue doing the videos when I can. But at the weekends, it's just like I can't do anything. It's too much noise. You can hear them now, in and out. They're in and out. They don't just bang the doors upstairs. They bang the main door for their part. And I am shaking. I feel very shaky, very stressed out. It affects my fits, everything. Why don't I complain? Well, we have done once already and they ignored it. And this is an old building. It's just so happens they have a wood floor up there and it amplifies the noise, but the whole place shakes. We found a place. We went to look at a place on Friday, but it's just not in the right place. It's taking so long, and this is really starting to affect me. Really starting to affect me. It's now affecting my work, getting videos out to you. That's just general walking. I like noise. I like a bit of noise. I like to know I'm not alone in the building. I like when people are chatting outside and things like that. This is completely different. The person who was originally in before us, never a squeak. Never heard them walking across. I've lived in loads of places with loads of noise. This is a different type of noise. It's like their energy as well. So I don't know. It's because it's very fast. It's do 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 do, and it's a heavy footing, and you ignore it. You get on with your day, and then you suddenly, it's like everything just starts slowing down, and boom, boom. That's all you can hear, and it's constant walking backwards and forwards, and I don't understand. Even the cat wakes me up at night, and it's so loud in my room that when if one of them gets up in the middle of the night, anything, I wake up like this, and my heart rate goes boom, boom. And my son, he isn't here all the time, but when it happens with him, he jumps in the middle of the night as well. It's that kind of level. It's a building from 1837. I wouldn't expect something like that. There are other issues here, and I just feel like Spirit could get a wiggle on and really help out, but they seem to want to refuse to do that, and I feel a bit trapped here and angry, so much so I've got this book. I'm really trying. I am shaking. I'm like that. I've got to get out. That's why I'm about to go out, and there's a market in the town, and I'm going to go meet my son, because I really can't take much more. It's affecting my work. That's worrying me. But even when I turned and I did my research, and I was right. Just listen for a second. I hope you can hear it. I haven't got my microphone because we're out there, and I just don't want them knowing what I'm doing. I'm wired, and it's not good for my health. I'm having fits constantly through the day, not just at night. And I just wanted you to put you on notice about what's going on and why. There'll be videos, but they might not be out as quick as normal and things like that. I'm sorry, I was just really, really why I can't take much more. I hate crying, but that's how I feel. I'm also having so many alien experiences. Sorry, I just. And I'm looking at this book, and it's freaking me out because there are a lot of alien races that I have seen standing in my room. I was on the phone to my son before, and as he said, I could see something leaning over like this over the sofa as I was sitting there. I thought, God, I could see it reflected in the TV. It was awful. I am protected though. Well, they say I am. I had a big argument with them as well. It's hilarious how I argue with spirit or whoever they are. I think they're aliens more than anything, and angelic beings. So I have this shield around me. I'm trying to do an LTX video of what I've seen. It hasn't quite grasped it. I wish it'd stop putting racy pictures in it as well. I've had to take them out. I have to go in, I have to work on it a little bit. And what I do, I put them on my Substack, and I'll tell you exactly what I've been experiencing, but I will put them on my Substack. And what I do is, because the AI won't quite get it the way I see it, obviously. So what I do is I put in the full script, my script that I put in, not AI's, it's mine that I wrote, and that will go in on the see, I can barely think straight, on the article, and you'll get the video as well, and a little bit more background, and I will try and get that done tomorrow. I think I'm nervous for my PhD thing as well. I really need a channel or somewhere where I can just sit and talk, because like a diary, because there's so much goes on, and not even the spooky stuff, just the background to it all, it's just so exhausting at the minute. I never thought it would take so long to recover, from a divorce. I had to leave. I've still got junk in here because I left, and I can see the camera moving again. I left a 5-bedroomed house in a week, and I had to work out what was going to this flat, whatever. My husband had walked out and was with that tramp, sorry, but just a tramp, and so was he in London, and I still have bits. I had to let go of an awful lot. I've lost a load of books and things, and I mean, this place is full of books. I've just ordered like 5 more for my PhD proposal. I don't know where I'm going to put them. I've got baskets full of them as well. It's all wall books at the bottom here, and it's just I can't even remember what I'm saying now. But I had to leave so much. I never thought it would take so long. That was in 2017. Yeah, and I'm now in a position where I can buy a house outright. I didn't do it. Everything. But my son wants to stay here. I want a house. He wants a flat. And because the housing's really expensive here. It's not undoable, but it would take more than I want to give to a home. And I'm in this catch-22 situation. All I can see, I keep getting in my head, you know that bit in The Simpsons with Homer when they show him caught between a rock and a hard place, and there's some sort of, he gets hit between literally a rock and a hard place, and it's this thing swinging him backwards and forwards, and that's all I can see in my head. I had to get it on the YouTube video the other day and show my senses. That's how I feel. I can't do anything, can't move, so I'm trying to find a place here. I don't know if I go back further up north and live on my own, which I don't really want to do, I'll be honest with you, or I stay here. I have to live in it. Why it's getting worse, I don't know. We're banging and doing something yesterday. And then they were coming outside here because they copied basically what I've done here. Put plants, which is fair enough, and they've got a little balcony thing that's outside. If it's a little strip like that, it's nothing like what I've got here, and they're sitting out there. Fair enough, got no problem with that. I've got no problem. It's just constant. If I come in here, I came to do this video and had been out, and I thought, all right, I've finished what I was doing. I'll come and sit and talk. The minute I started to settle, it appeared there. So somebody's doing this. This is energy being sent to me, and the noise starts. Yeah, and then it goes quiet, and then it starts again, and it's fast. It's fast paced. Also reminds me of when I was at home as a young kid, and my mum used to go upstairs, and it's the same. Well, what we had at home wasn't as bad as this, but it's like creaking floorboards. I can hear my mother going backwards and forwards in her room doing stuff and what have you, and you used to think, oh, and that was quite comforting back then. And this isn't, for some reason, and it's not just about the noise, it's the energy coming at me. So it's torture. It's literal torture. And I never thought it would take this long. And I know it takes time to find a place and what have you. It's trying to get time. My son's out all the time, and I don't know what to do. I've had enough. I just want my own place again. I've done this for a long time now, and I'm ready to go. And it feels like a tower's coming for me again. I mean, my ring, I showed you my ring is gone. I've lost another one. It's like spirit love dismantling my life all the time. They love doing it, and I don't know why. I don't know why they have to be so cruel. And yeah, I know some of you can say, oh, that's the way it goes. Yeah, I understand that, but I've had enough. It's been one tower after another, and they've never stopped. You know, my family, the deaths, the things I can't even talk to you about on here. All sorts of stuff going on. Constant. It's like a country and western song. That's the only way I can describe it. I could write one. I lost my dog, I lost my rabbit, and they ain't coming back. You know the one I'm saying. So I just wanted to warn you. And I'm trying to literally, if you're interested in the books by Sarah Knight, calm the F down. How to stop freaking out and get on with your life. This is freaking me out, I'll tell you. I got it ages ago because I was seeing so many people. Definitely seen this. She's drawn them. She was given this, seen this. Because I keep looking at it and I think, yeah, is that guy, that reptilian shape-shifting again? What's going on? It looks like something out of Star Trek. It's the only way I keep seeing with all these things I see. And something like that, definitely. If you're interested, I'll do a video. I have a Substack devoted to the alien stuff, so you can check out in the description. Lots of greys. I was outside the front there, and there are all these greys standing there. I'm thinking, oh my god. It's kind of freaky to wake up in the middle of the night with that, because you don't know if you're going to be taken. It's one thing to see the men in black suits walking around, because they're guarding. But the other thing I've got to put in the LTX video is, I don't know if I told you, there are a lot of spirit animals around me. I've got a stag that comes out, snake. I saw a little cobra here, but there's definitely a cobra protecting me, because this other snake that he brings in, this reptilian, is, and if you haven't already, please check out the video I got of that reptilian on the mirror. I actually caught him, and it's not pareidolia. I check for all of that. I'm more skeptical than you would believe it. I check everything, seriously. Before they were showing me men in black suits with bowler hats on. And I was like, what the hell are you showing me that for now? What's happening? I realised, I was on the BBC website, and there's a big actor who's been in loads of stuff in the UK, Ray Brooks. Ray Brooks has just died, and he was the voice of Mr. Ben, who, as if by magic, about this guy who went round the bowler hat and the tie with the umbrella, like they used to do back in the day, if you were a banker. Yes, and it rhymes with the other, in London. And he used to go to this magic shop dressed like that, but he used to put on costumes, and then he'd disappear to another dimension and have an adventure. It was a cartoon thing, and I watched it as a child, as a very young child, and they were trying to tell me he died. I think that before Olivia Newton-John was going to die, this was like a year before, they kept showing me Olivia Newton-John, and I kept hearing the songs in the head, and a medium friend says, yes, it's because they're trying to tell you she must be on her way out, and she was, and a year later she died. So I get some odd messages, but I was going to show you this, things like this, not quite like that, but definitely insectoids. I've seen them, but I had a scorpion on my hand. I've had a giant one in here with a male head, so you've got no idea what creepy different things. And I'm trying to live with that, and then they're going on, and I'm shaking. So what else did I want to... This is the... now we keep getting our card, don't we, Virgo? Oh, you hear the beep? These people. I see a lot of them. A lot of them. They are harmless. They're not doing anything. They're just here in sport. Thank you. Now, what's the other one? Fallens. Definitely something like that. When I had those crow cards, which I got rid of, there was something like this coming in a lot. That's why I got rid. If you want, I'll tell you the name of this book in a minute. Now look at the reptilian thing. Now I told you about the snake, didn't I? But look at the pyramid as well. I don't like the pyramid because we've got lots of pyramids, but that's their emblem for the, what is it, the Shikar Empire, or however you say that. Yeah. So that's why he's coming at me with a snake. There are other beings in here I recognise, which kind of freak me out. Not that one. Yeah, more like him actually than those other ones. Definitely seen somebody like that. It's like an episode of Star Trek. What else I forgot? No, not them, I don't think. But you get the gist. There's a lot of people with big eyes looking at me. Yeah. Right, this guy has eyes like that. Now, see how they're a bit wild when they transform into a human. That's what I'm saying. that kind of thing, but he's a cow and his eyes are like this, and he's trying to come at me. It's I've seen some beings that aren't in here, definitely aren't in here. I see a lot of people with long blonde hair. But putting up with a lot here. They're doing things to me all the time. I get injections off them. I get there to help. I was a bit off this morning, and I had coffee with my son before he went to work outside, and I stood up, and I just felt a bit off, and I just saw one of them come behind me in the black suit and just grab me like that and just, sit down, please. So there's obviously something going on. There's something happening, changing. I think it's some sort of awakening again. I just keep going through loads of them. Something's coming online. I was so angry at them. It's kind of weird to argue with them because I look in the mirror and like dim light, and I can see all these dark, and I see all these faces going across me, and they're going, "Look at him! It's him! It's him!" It's like, no, it's not. It's you as well. It's all of them. Yeah, it got me to a pitch, and it's like, that's enough. And for any of you, I ground continuously. I tell them to get out. I do everything you're supposed to do as a psychic medium, but it doesn't happen. They're meant to be here. They say them, or they won't say much. They just keep saying, I understand when I get angry. I mean, I've told them, when I get up there, I'm coming after all of you. I can be really forceful because I feel like I'm defending myself. And I don't understand what's happening at the moment. Sorry, I'm looking at some energy of this seat's face. Yeah, you changing, you shape shifting, are you? You get on with it. That's my world, and it's just so frustrating. Then you have these terrifying visions of being underwater somewhere in another dimension. By the way, in here it talks about bases underneath. Say one is in the Baltic, which we keep getting, and the North Atlantic, which we keep getting. The other one, what's in the Black Sea? I haven't seen anything. By the way, before I forget, this book is that. A Gift from the Stars, Extraterrestrial Contacts and Guide of Alien Races, Eleanor Danan. Okay. So if you're interested, I've got other ones as well, but because I was seeing so many, I wanted to have an idea. I even got a course off Udemy, which I'm doing on it. So there's a lot. I have craft these spheres that land around me all the time. I keep getting pain in my leg in an area, and then it goes off and away, and I look down, it's one of these spheres on it. They're craft. I keep seeing a cube in the sky, and I keep seeing Pandora's box is open. There was something on one of the readings about me having to see what was going on around me. And I can say it, and it's just, I know all these thousands of people on spirit that keep coming and gravitating towards me, standing in rows and loads, lines and lines of grey aliens. They call them the children, and they call humanity the children. I have seen images floating on the air at night of people having operations and all sorts of things. Soul eggs. They keep showing me stem. They're doing it now, like an egg and injecting something into a human egg. So I don't know. That's hybridization. So I don't know, but I am trying to pull it all together. But at the moment, I can't do any at the weekend, and they're in all the time. That's the thing. It's like, do they go to work? Do they do anything? So it's getting more and more difficult. So I'm just all morning. I apologise for the noise. I hope, it gets better somehow. He sometimes goes away. I've seen him go out, so maybe they'll go away. Here we go again, coming out. He swaggers around a lot. And the spirit team don't like it. Bragging about his car and all. As young. Well, no, not everybody does that when they're young. No, they don't. Anyway, I'm going to turn it off because they're talking outside again. Never mind. I shall see you next time, and I hope be further forward. I'm going to have to go up north and have a look at one of these houses. So yeah, let's hope they don't start giving them instructions on how to park like they did last time and shouting from here. I think I actually tutted it so loud. Everything is amplified around here. And on top of that, we have people doing the roof, and they come with, when they're putting scaffolding up, so you get this drill with all this going on, then you get, The other morning, I was lying in bed. I was quite wet. My son just come in the room, walked round and went, I have patio doors at the back of my place, went out to find out. All I could hear was this, as if something was being sucked out of a pipe somewhere. It was 7:40 in the morning, and there was a load of noise at the back. It just gets louder and louder and louder, and it's not just people. I'm doing it again. I'm sure you can drive. I'm trying to laugh. Anyway, I don't even know what time it is. Oh my god, I'm going to be late if I don't go in a minute. I'm going to do what I do best when I'm down, retail therapy. So as long as you know, there may be members, please hang on. I'm going to try and edit that video. I haven't really got much editing stuff because when I do it, it has to be straight, video because of the channel. But I'm going to try and, because I'm not sure if the camera caught me banging on the desk afterwards to send the noise back. You can't really hear, I don't think. No bad eyelid anyway. So, but I wanted it, and I thought, well, I can't have that in the video. I thought I'd turned it off, so I apologise. So I have done a members video, and it was a big one. It was a long one. It was a really good one, I thought, and well, for what the information I was getting anyway, that's what I thought. The information was good, but so yeah, just to let you know what's going on, and I have to devote some time. It's a short time, but to the proposal. I don't know how I'm going to make it all work, but I'm trying to. So I'm going to leave you and love you now. Thank you for supporting me. Please watch the video later on. There's a lot of different stuff coming out. I think it's changing up what I have to tell you. There's definitely some sort of awakening or something going on here. And to bear with, please subscribe. Please share the messages wherever you can. That would be really helpful, even X. And yeah, whatever you can do. No readings at the moment. I can't fit them in. But yeah, but please support the Substacks as well. You don't have to be a member of them. There's a lot of free stuff on. Have you seen how that camera's gone right to the back there? With my empty cabinet, all waiting, ready to leave. And with my home. So it just frustrates me. I could just go up north, get that place and hit Brasto. But because it's a new build I'm looking at, so we'll see. But it would be another big upheaval again. I've even thought about going to France. I've even looked at property in France, but it's not the right time, I don't think. But anyway, bear with me. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for being a member. Thank you for just subscribing and watching. It means the world. Thank you for your support. I love you all. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to shop now to keep myself sane. Thank you very much. Take care.